Hello and welcome to Samadhi. Today is Friday. Yay, if that means anything to anybody, but for us every day is beautiful. Today is Friday, May 4th, 2018, and we are here with Michael bringing the Daily Word.
Thank you, Alice. Thank you everyone for joining us this beautiful day. Let's everybody take a breath of presence. A breath of awareness. Let yourself be rooted in the now, in this moment. And exhale everything. Feel the aliveness of this moment. Taking a deep breath in. And all as one, ready to receive. Thank you everyone again. The word for today is, and we always put this in spirit. I already seen it. I glanced on it on accident. Goodwill. 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 Having a will that is good. Having will. Because we could be good, but do we have the will? My spirit of goodwill blesses the world. Oh, and something came to me as I was breathing. The thing that came to me is, we had a student that had a birthday on Saturday. We had a session with him. He didn't tell us his birthday. He goes, every day is my birthday. And we believe the same thing. Every day is our Earth Day. And what about the greatest gift we can give ourselves? It's not physical. It's not exterior. It's interior. And that's the present of the present moment. That's why it's called present. Because it's a gift from Source. And shout outs to Dave Parrish, because that's the man with the master plan. Greetings, brother. Blessings. If you haven't checked him out, go check him out. He's a great servant of humanity. He's doing a lot. And he's really getting in the fire to really fan the flames of confusion. So, shout outs to Dave. Thank you, Dave, for all your work. And what a word for today, because David does bring goodwill.
And may I add to that?
Sure.
Since we are sending love and appreciation to Dave, I won't mention the name yet, but we have a new student.
Yeah, we couldn't mention it.
Due to the Daily Word and talk about goodwill. This student is so willing, so willing.
Yes.
And we are very happy to have this new student as a little seed from the Daily Word.
Yeah. I was actually waiting for confirmation. That's why I didn't say anything.
Yeah, I know. Well, we're waiting. Probably by the end of the video.
Well, we are grateful to that new student because she's a personal friend of mine, a personal friend of ours. And she's an amazing, she's an amazing person, and she has so much to give the world, and we're just delighted and honored and blessed to be able to serve. So, thank you. You know who you are. And for those that want to join as students, trust me, you have everything to lose but yourself.
So the Daily
Word. If that makes sense.
Yes.
You have everything to lose that's keeping you away from you, and to gain everything that is you. So, the word for today is goodwill. My spirit of goodwill blesses the world. Ancient mythological... breathe. I'm getting excited. Ancient mythological alchemists were said to have altered base metals into pure gold. Ooh, I love this subject. Should I get into it?
Okay, go on, just read.
About inner alchemy?
Read. Read, and then we'll do it.
That's what we cover in our courses. Ancient mythological alchemists were said to have altered base metals into pure gold. I have the same transformational power. Wait, I have that same transformative power within me, as I give expression to my good heart. That's exactly what we were just talking about. Even the most base circumstances of life are converted into pure God light as I give voice to my heart's desire for good. I'm going to read that again.
That's beautiful.
Even the most base circumstances of life are converted into pure God light as I give voice to my heart's desire for good. And you know what? That is what inspired the student to contact us. Huh? What?
Nothing.
Wait, what am I saying?
Oh, no. Discuss like the material.
No. But I'm saying that because, you know, to give voice to the heart's desire, that's what we all look for.
Goodwill.
Yeah, that's what we all look for. So, for a new student, I mean, we haven't even looked at the word, and you know, we don't look at it until the day that we do it. So, that's incredible because we were just talking about this last night, as we know how this works, so it's really not that incredible. It's just nature doing what nature does. I have a good heart. Moreover, I am the expression of my good heart. As I feel my physical heart beating within my chest, I am reminded that there is a constant rhythmic expression within me. Pure, infinite love. What my heart really wants is the highest good and greatest joy for all as I let my every expression be for good. My power of divine love ripples out, making a positive difference in my world. I need to get a second because I'm shifting.
That's beautiful. And you just heard my heart.
Thank you, Spirit, because I was so empty inside, and as I'm reading this, it's like, yeah, physical abundance is needed in this dimension to a certain extent, but the greatest abundance is that inner abundance, and that's what is really being expressed today. It's like the pure gold that we have is not outside; it's inside. Proverbs 16:7. When the ways of people please, I am shifting.
Want me to read, sweetheart? Would you like me to read? You want me to read?
When the ways of people, I'm just so grateful because this is the essence that humanity needs. This right here. Goodwill is the word, but what it really is to be in tune with the will of good within ourselves. What my heart really wants is the highest good and greatest joy for all as I let my every expression be for good. My power of divine love ripples out, making a positive, I'd say effective difference in my world, because both are needed. When the ways of people please the Lord, when the ways of people please the Lord causes even their enemies to be at peace with them. And remember, the Lord means law. In the Bible, the word Lord, translated correctly, means law. So when you hear Lord, really have that awareness that it's really law. Because God is God, Lord is Lord. They're not one and the same. They are one and the same, but Lord really means the dominant force that God instilled in humanity, in creation, law. When the ways of people please the law causes even their enemies to be at peace with them. And here's one thing that Ali told me. Ali told me long ago that she wasn't going to worry or be concerned about me listening to her, doing what she said, even being faithful to her, because I was an adventurer, let's just say. And when we first met, we didn't even know we had anything to do with each other. But I did have, a little adventurous life as a spiritual teacher. But the one thing, and I wasn't a spiritual teacher at the time, so even there, that doesn't. But my point is this: she told me one thing that resonated as I was reading that. She said, "You know what? I take care of myself. And as I take care of myself, I know God will take care of you. So if you're doing anything that is against God, or not against God, but against yourself, in the eyes of you and God, then you're going to have to work within yourself. And that's the thing. And that's what I read from this verse. Because it rings true of what Ali believed so long ago.
I still believe.
And well, of course, you still believe, but you believed so long ago, and she still believes to this day. And she inspired me to really put that at the front of my consciousness, because I used to want everybody to think like I did, and to live like I did. It says, when the ways of people please the law causes even their enemies to be at peace with them. So this is saying that when you work within the law, everybody else has to work within the law. If not, the consequences will be on them. So they will find the peace through the destruction that the law reflects of their disobedience or their disharmony of the law, of the laws of the law. Yeah? Okay, good. And if you didn't resonate, or not resonate, but if you didn't comprehend that statement, really reflect on it. Rewind this and listen to it again. Because there is an ultimate supreme law. Okay, that's God. That's the essence of all that is. But it has laws in place, or lords in place, to rule in their place, to make sure that humanity and all creation abides by that, or those laws. And we've talked about this before, like the law of gravity, the law of cause and effect, the law of vibration, the law of polarity, the law of, gender, the law of, there's so many laws. The law of circulation, etc., etc., etc. And we can be here for a while talking about the laws, so sign up for our classes and find out exactly what we're talking about. And I'm going to look for the scripture. Proverbs 16:7. And the phone. Proverbs 16:7. Here we go. When God approves of your life, even your enemies will end up shaking your hand. That's profound. So, the task of humanity is to not look for something outside to please or to fulfill humanity, because we've been doing that for thousands of years. The task of humanity is to remember that we're not just human beings. We are spiritual beings having a human experience, and here to remember the spiritual being, or the truth, or the source within us. So it says, I have that same transformation. Here we go again. It says, I have that same transformative power within me as I give expression to my good heart. So it's giving us a key right there. I have that same transformative power within me as I give expression to my good heart. That's why we say here at Samadhi, follow your heart. And the thing about it is, a lot of people confuse their thoughts, their mental communication, with their heart communication. And a lot of people call that intuition. And there's different levels of intuition, so without going into a class, I'll leave it with that. Start following your heart, and if you're not really sure if you're following your heart, question even the thought. Go deeper within yourself and find that knowing deep within you. Ali?
Boy, do I have something to say today.
Oh yeah.
You
About
know,
following your heart? Yes.
Yeah, that and many more things. I do want to remind our viewers, I'm not sure if this is the first time you're watching our videos, if you watch them every day, I honestly don't know, but the reason why Michael and I started to do these videos, it was because we did the Daily Word anyway, regardless if there was a camera in front of us. And his mom and I would do it every day, and sometimes 3 days would pile up because we're so busy, and then we do 3 days in one. And originally what we wanted was to bring you into our life, meaning that we wanted to share how much abundance we get from the Daily Word, and let's just do these videos. It's helped us grow so much reading this Daily Word. So that's why we started, and sometimes you may hear things that we share that are more on a personal basis, like Michael just shared one of my beliefs. And the reason why I would say that to Michael is because, and I give this as advice to any girl out there, women who feel that they need to be watching over and doing things. I've known that we're not our brother's keeper, and Michael's not just my partner. He's my brother in the spirit. He has the same beliefs as I do, and he loves God just as much or more. Who knows? There's no comparison. But we both love God very much.
Yes.
And when we finally decided to get into this relationship and solidify it, I knew of his way of being before. And anybody watching this that knew him knows. And it didn't matter. It didn't matter because God has always taken care of me in many different ways. And I know that God would never bring anything to me that I can't handle or that would hurt me. Even, I can say that even coming out of a life of a lot of abuse, but I take that as my school. And I learn now that a lot of the things that we get into is because we are not aware. So there's no blame. So with Michael, the reason why the willing heart, the ways of the people to please the Lord, he causes even their enemies to be at peace with them. I've always said, I've never been a fighter. I've never had to, I don't know what it is to fight. And the only way that I fight, if you want to call it, is with my love. All I do is love people till they either love me or walk away. And so Michael could not resist. And I didn't have to twist his arm to be in my life. I did not have to do anything but just love myself, love the Lord, and live my life accordingly, as close as I can, because I still fall. But I am very blessed and very proud of Michael's decision to improve on, not even improve because he's already great, but to live the life that he teaches.
And that's one thing that Alice has taught me.
Yeah.
Because I desire to say that I meditated for hours. I was in this room I was in my room for hours, which this office used to be my room, and it was full of darkness. And we transformed this place into a sanctuary for, not a sanctuary like they're going to get saved here, but, well...
Why not? They find themselves.
I mean,
but the point is, sweetheart, that I'm very proud of you because you took it upon yourself to get to know God better, to connect in a different way that you never have, because just like he shared about me, saying, you know what, you be you. I love you without any conditions. You decide what you want to do. I'm happy. God takes care of me. I don't have to be, I don't have eyes behind my head. I don't need to be 24/7 watching anything. But Michael, his love for himself, for God, is what has brought his heart closer and closer to
even when I
spirit.
didn't realize it.
Yeah. So thank you. So now you know.
Thank you.
So now you know. And that's what
Got
the
a
Daily
little bit
Word.
of history.
The Daily Word is something that's beautiful, and we want to share it with you. But really, we started doing these videos to bring you into our home, to bring you into our life, so you can see we are very transparent, and whatever we've learned from the Daily Word has really helped us grow.
Yes.
Gives you a lot of accountability, and when you keep that Daily Word during the day and you're, wait a minute, I think I'm going to get a little frustrated. Oh, wait a minute, the Daily Word today was peace, or the Daily Word today was forgiveness, or in this case, goodwill. So my will is always good towards humanity, towards anyone that knows me, friend, even my enemies, if I have any. I don't even know if I have any. But anyway, I don't think I
You used to
any.
have one.
I don't know.
Yourself.
Yeah. Well, now I'm best friends with that one, so.
Yeah.
So
I'm so proud. I'm so proud and happy for her because she has just come a long way. And we just want you to see our human side. We don't want to portray something that we're not. We don't want to, you know, I mean, I used to be concerned about that, you know. But she's taught me, you know, which actually we taught each other.
I was just going to say.
Because that's how she used to be and that's how we used to be. But we realized, you know what? Who cares what other people think about us? I mean, not in a, like, who cares what you think? It's just, I'm living my life. I'm happy living my life. And those that accept me for me and appreciate me for me, I'm going to share my essence with them. And even, you know, propel from that. You know, one with the other. But those that don't, you know, I see them as my teachers. I see them as parts of me that are reminding me of the things that I need to work on, because the people that come into your life, they are reflections of the things that you are ignoring or that you are enhancing in your life.
And I like how you enhance me. So, for those of you that see my post on Facebook, because I know that some of our friends and students watch these, you know that most of the time on Tuesdays when I post about our day, I always love to include, we do what we love and we love what we do.
Yes.
We honestly do. Above all things, we do. We love each other, but this for us is a lot of fun. So we hope you enjoy it too. And remember to subscribe.
Definitely.
Send us questions, whatever it is you want to know, anything further. As we said, we have 2 new students now because of the Daily Word, so we're thankful that it touches your heart wherever you are.
Yes. And shout outs to both of them. Thank you for taking this journey. As it's not easy, it's simple. It's simple, but not easy.
Can I mention where one is? No. Nah. It doesn't matter. They're not even here locally.
Yeah, if we don't have permission, we don't share.
No, they're not even here locally, but that doesn't matter. That's why wherever you are and this video reaches you,
yes,
contact us. We'd be happy to.
And very dedicated students.
Yes.
So thank you so much. Blessings to you all. Remember, today's word is goodwill. My spirit of goodwill blesses the world. Listen to that word. My spirit. Not something out there. My spirit of goodwill blesses the world. So, smile at someone today. Open the door for someone. Be courteous to someone. Even if it's not in your nature. And if it is in your nature, go the extra mile to do something different. And just do something great for someone today. Do something great for yourself. And in turn, share that with the world. So, thank you everyone. And follow your heart.
Yes, and I'm confident that everyone can feel our spirit, and we bless you.
Namaste.